And so thank you for the work that you do. I also am a coach. I don't talk about this too much here. The clients that I work with are typically in UK, Europe. They earn 150, 200K a year in their corporate job, very ambitious, performance-driven, hustling, grinding, creating amazing value in the world, in the corporate world. But in their pursuit of success, it's like what I mentioned earlier, it's come at the expense of themselves, through their needs, their boundaries, their emotions. That's why I wanted to offer it to you. They feel disconnected from their partners. One of the major themes I hear is like, I work with in relationships. They've been together for 20 years and they say they've got like a roommate rather than a husband or a wife. Or maybe they're single, they've been single for ages. That was me for 7 years, by the way. Totally disconnected from like maybe having a vindictive ex all the way to just not having a relationship at all, relying on the porn and the addictions and the coping mechanisms, not having a relationship with their kids. But the most important thing through all of this is not having the connection within themselves. So when I talk about the coaching that I do, it's through helping them improve a better relationship with themselves. It's not relationship coaching, but when we become better with relating to ourselves, everything else gets better as a result. But with this disconnect from themselves, what it then looks like is some of the things that Renee was talking about. So the hustle, the grind, the ambition, the performance, and at the end of it, and achieving and succeeding a lot, and at the end of it going, but why don't I feel successful yet? Why do I feel so like a lack of contentment? I feel exhausted, I feel burnt out. So I've got to hustle and grind a bit more until at some point they're going, I can't keep living this way. A feeling of lack of success. And so until we regulate our nervous systems to do this work, well, we keep running the same patterns. And maybe some of you will resonate with this. Maybe you don't have the 200,000 euro pay slip yet, or you don't work in corporate, or whatever it is that you do. Maybe you resonate with it, and it's the very reason that brought you here to Bali. I know that was what it was for me. Quit my corporate job in the tech industry, making a fair amount of money, having the lavish lifestyle, moving to Bali, feeling still disconnected after building my water sports apparel brand. Going, what the fuck is going on? When is it going to happen? When am I going to feel successful yet? Especially when I keep moving the goalposts of what success means. What I've come to learn is success and contentment, peace, and presence can be experienced right here, now, in every moment. We have a few nods in the room. Maybe you've experienced that. But how do we do it? There's something that we need to develop. We need to practice. We need to build the competencies within us. And so last week, I asked the community, how can we take this community that we've got here together even deeper? Go from inspirational talks to real transformation within us. And the feedback that I got from all of you wasn't very helpful, to be honest. I got a lot, and it was a lot of positive feedback going, yes, that would be amazing, would love more, we love this community. We've got a community of like 200 now in total, just over. And because people come and go and, behind the scenes, we're all here connected. And they're like, yes, we want more. But the feedback that I got was like, yes, I'd love to facilitate something. Or yes, we could do a mastermind, or we could do some group coaching, or, we could do some hot seat coaching and all these amazing things. And I'm very capable of being able to do this. I've done this a lot. But I'm like, wow, that wasn't very helpful. What I want to share with you is the insight. Like, for those of you that have been asking to go further, do more, come connected, this is my invitation to you, to go from inspiration to transformation. So I've got my flagship coaching program, and it's like 3 months for that particular audience. But I was like, what can we bring here to come together? One thing that I've learned from Give It All is if I listened to the audience all the time, we would never get anything done. So I realized, this is about leadership. I got to design the thing that I think the majority would resonate with. And so I was talking with Louisa about it, and she was like, well, a lot of your clients come back and say, what a wonderful sense of contentment, the peace, the presence, but most importantly, the feeling of success that they get really early on. I was like, that's a good point. It's something that seems in my sphere of audience, the most ambitious, the ones that are hustling and grinding and living the life of building, they all complain about, but don't ever go and create it. And I'm like, it's actually a very simple thing to develop. Sure, it takes a bit of consistency, it takes a bit of effort, it takes a desire to want to do it, But I was like, it's actually very simple to do. And I was thinking, what about a 1-month challenge? That for those of you, I know it's not going to be all of you, but it's those of you that have been asking, how can we go more? How can we go deeper? How can we do it together to take this community to the next level? I'm sure it'll have a price tag, like some nominal value, so then we only bring the people that want to be there along, the same reasons why we have a minimum charge on this event. The way that I've run these things in the past is group coaching, and then do some hot seat coaching so we can really instill it within you. And at the end of the month, the promise that you have a feeling of contentment and success. And it's tied up with time, funny enough, as well. A better relationship with time. Would that be worth a 1-month challenge to come together on?
Very good.
Is that something that's resonating for you?
Step down, mate.
Yeah, I'm just watching the nods, I'm gauging. Yeah, that's a thumbs up from down the back. Can I get a show of hands if that would be something that would be worth pursuing? I haven't designed it, I haven't built it. I don't want inputs from people that are just like, I don't want to join that. I want inputs from people that are like, yeah, that sounds like something I want to be part of. Can we validate that? Can we do this? Can we achieve this? Can we put it this way? Come and let me know, because after this session, like I've already had lots of feedback on this, but after this session, I want to design something that's going to be for us as the community. I'd like to build it with all of you. Much like how we built Give It All, we come together to give it all. We create this really wonderful space. I think we can take that to the next level. I've never done this before for the Give It All community, so this is something exclusive for all of you. And if you'd love to come along on it, let me know, and then we can see how we take it the next steps from there.